The first section is stats, where I have gone and written down every single type of thing that I could think that I would want to know from someone else. And this isn't just in the way of removing the gap and feeling like you know them, but it's also in the way of competitiveness. And I am extremely competitive, and I have been a dancer. I'm going to go into this, dancer, trader, and I'm interested in that from a performance perspective, but I'm also interested in that in a self-assessment perspective. How do other people self-assess? What do they say is their biggest win, their biggest loss? What is the reality of their life like? I have tried to go through every single type of thing that I could report on each week, so that you can gain a myriad of things from listening to that. That you could be listening for a multitude of different reasons. You're either trying to compete against me, you're trying to understand, how other people self-assess. There's so many things that, it's also showing the proof of things. It serves a lot of purposes doing these stats. I have put those stats up on my Instagram story, and I'm seeing, would people be interested in those? And they are. So I'm going to do that. It is the one section that I am not really sold on yet. I don't know. There's something about it that I'm not too sure. Don't really know what I don't like about it. It's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it, but that's what I'm starting with, right? I do feel like there needs to be that, because otherwise, and this started because I write down things in my Evernote as the week goes on. Well, that Evernote then just becomes almost 2 A4 pieces of paper, and there's too many things for me to go into. So I needed to create a structure, something that you could reliably see, and you could either watch that. I'm going to keep it separate, so you can either watch it, or if you're not interested in it at all, then you skip to the next section. And the next section is removing the gap.